Wingless Dreamer presents The Untold Story of Suffragettes. The word suffragettes started in Britain to make fun of women who were fighting to get the right to vote. A writer in the Daily Mail newspaper in 1906 made up this term for the Women's Social and Political Union. He got it from the word suffragist, which means someone who wants voting rights for everyone. He did this to mock and make fun of the women who were working hard to get voting rights for women. This leads to the queen of mob, Christabel Pankhurst. Christabel Pankhurst was a British suffragette who co-founded the Women's Social and Political Union in 1903. She was born in Manchester, England in 1880. She trained as a lawyer at Manchester University but was unable to practice as a barrister because of her gender. As a result, in 1903, Emmeline and Christabel Pankhurst formed the Women's Social and Political Union, the WSPU, for Votes for Women movement. She used her legal knowledge to highlight inequality in speeches and pamphlets. She was a persuasive speaker and an effective strategist who organized rallies and processions. She led the WSPU into militancy, including civil disobedience, arson, and bombing. Militant tactics such as lobbying and advocacy also played an important role, equivalent to passive aggression in advancing the cause of women's rights and reshaping the societal norms. The suffragettes protest at Parliament on October 13, 1908. During this event, suffragettes tried to enter the Parliament to present a petition. However, they were met with a heavy police presence and were not allowed to enter. Surprisingly, rather than following previous precedent and arresting the women, violent clashes erupted. Within the next 6 hours, 200 women faced assault amid allegations of police misconduct, acts of violence, and instances of sexual assault. This event highlighted the suffragettes' determination and the challenges they faced in their fight for women's suffrage. In 1936, Christabel Pankhurst appointed as Dane Commander of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire. The DBE is a British order of chivalry that recognizes contributions to the arts and sciences as well as public service outside the civil service. One of her famous quotes is, "Remember the dignity of your womanhood. Do not appeal, do not beg, do not grovel. Take courage, join hands, stand beside us. Fight with us." Christabel died 13 February 1958 at the age of 77, sitting in a straight back chair. Her housekeeper found her body and there was no indication of her cause of death. Here are a few slogans to ignite fire in your belly by famous suffragette leaders. Emmeline Pankhurst. Men make the moral code and they expect women to accept it. They have decided that it is entirely right and proper for men to fight for their liberties and their rights, but that it is not right and proper for women to fight for theirs. Susan B. Anthony. Men, their rights and nothing more. Women, their rights and nothing less. Lucretia Mott. In the true married relationship, the independence of husband and wife will be equal, their dependence mutual, and their obligations reciprocal. I know you are thirsty to gain more insights and knowledge on suffragettes. Well, we got it covered for you. Here are the top 5 books about suffragette which a true suffragette must read. Number 1. The Suffragette Movement by E. Sylvia Pankhurst. Sylvia Pankhurst's book offers a detailed first-hand look at the suffragette movement. It blends memoir and historical narrative, tracing her journey from a modest childhood to her friendship with Keir Hardie, a founding member of the Independent Labour Party. It also covers her departure from the main WSPU to establish the East London Federation of Suffragettes. The accounts of torture in Perth prison are disturbing, as is Sylvia's description of suffragettes returning from an Albert Hall meeting. They came in ones and twos, bruised and disheveled. Unshackled by Christabel Pankhurst. Christabel Pankhurst's account of the WSPU begins with her parents' meeting and concludes with the achievement of equal voting rights for women, tragically coinciding with her mother's passing. It delves deeply into political history, detailing Parliament's intricate maneuvers to avoid discussing women's suffrage. Yet, amidst the political intricacies, there are vivid descriptions of the creative and militant actions taken by both women and men. Number 3. Votes for Women by Joyce Marlowe. This extensive compilation of documents, speeches, journals, and excerpts from various sources related to the women's movement is an invaluable resource for history enthusiasts. Notable highlights include a formal letter from a gentleman expressing his concerns to the Home Secretary regarding the inadequate provision of sanitary supplies for suffragettes in Holloway prisons, and a Daily Express article featuring Miss Mudel Matters, who ingeniously used a dirigible to drop paper bills on a parliament as a form of protest against the delay of women's suffrage bills. Additionally, the Women's National Anti-Suffrage Manifesto shed light on the perspectives of women who opposed the suffrage movement. Vindication by Ian MacDonald. MacDonald's book recounts the history of feminism in the 19th and 20th centuries, but it's his curated selection of images that truly capture the essence of the narrative. Photographs depicting women working in traditionally male-dominated industries offer a glimpse into their roles, while commemorative postcards featuring prominent figures of the suffragette movement highlight their celebrity status. Number 5. Sally Heathcote, Suffragette by Mariam Talbot, Kate Charlesworth, and Brian Talbot. This captivating book transformed the women's suffragette struggle into a graphic novel format. Sally Heathcote begins her journey as a maid to Mrs. Pankhurst but swiftly becomes involved with the WSPU upon arriving in London. The narrative comes alive through vividly drawn illustrations that inject color into the scenes, from the wounds of struggle to the triumphant suffragette banners in green, white, and violet. Through Sally's perspective, the everyday experiences of a working class Edwardian woman feel vibrant and authentic. Thank you for watching. This video is presented by Wingless Dreamer. Follow us for more videos on English literature and writing tips. For the writers and artists by the writers and artists. Created by Ruchi Acharya.